Hey, my Legion, how you all doing today? We have some tragic news. Actually, this happened yesterday in the world of hard rock, or in rock and roll in general. Malcolm Young passed away. Now, Malcolm Young, along with his brother Angus Young, were the people that really, two brothers who really started the band AC/DC in, I believe, the early 70s, the very early 70s. Very early 70s. I was born in 1968, so this band was part of my childhood. Once I found out about them, because, with my mom was like, you can't listen to this, you can't watch this, you can't listen to this. But eventually I found out about them anyways. Well, through the Back in Black album, that's where I really found out about them. And I know my friend John and I, we went to see Justice League and some other videos, other things yesterday. We go to firm, and he was telling me about this, and I said I didn't know because he posted it, and I was busy cleaning and stuff like that. I had to get do stuff, and I didn't see it, and I found out about it on our way to see Firm Cider Mill, and I was shocked. And one thing is, we did a couple videos together about movie reviews. We should have done a rest in peace saying Malcolm Young video, and I regret not doing it with him. But that's all right. I'm doing it now. And he passed away after 3.5 year, or maybe a little longer, battle with dementia. And dementia is like a really debilitating, crippling disease. And it's horrible. So many bad things happen in our society. My Uncle Wayne passed away from dementia. And it was, I miss him very much too. My finding out about AC/DC, like I said, through Back in Black, because, whenever I grew up, I thought Kiss, it was Kiss, and then, they were all over TV and stuff like that. And, through kids in the playground and stuff like that, I started finding out more and more about AC/DC. And then, like I said, when Back in Black came out, my one relative, Brian Callan, actually gave me the let me have the AC/DC Back in Black on 8-track. Because this is a long time ago. I remember loving the album. That was actually my very first AC/DC album. And he asked my dad and mom if he could let me borrow it. And she said yes, because it was an old relative. She didn't think about it. And then I guess whenever her one friend told her about that If You Want Blood, You Got It album with him, Angus stabbing himself in the chest with guitar and blood, she said, you ain't ever getting any more ACD. But eventually, I did. It was a struggle, but I was eventually able to get more AC/DC stuff, like the album For Those About to Rock and Fly on the Wall. It was a struggle. And all that did, because she was always trying to suppress me watching horror films and listen to hard rock and heavy metal, all that did was drove me more to it. And look at me now. But I'm getting off topic, but it was a very important part of my childhood. My discovering the great sounds of rock and hard rock. Not heavy metal. They were rock and hard rock, and they were inducted in Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, very deservedly so. And it was such a horrible loss. Now, my friend Leather and Jade, Stephanie, I talked to her Friday night on the phone. She's a very, very cool person, very nice person. She did a video for Malcolm not that long. I just watched it. And she said, it was only 37 seconds. She said so much without actually saying anything. The video, it's a silent video. And I think it says volumes without saying anything. And I'll put the link in that video too. And she let me use the thumbnail through a screenshot too. So I wanted to say rest in peace, Malcolm Young. You will be missed. Take care, everyone.